I was going to ask you about... you've played other role-playing games, haven't you? Traveller, Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any others. I wondered what you thought of games like that, along with Dungeons and Dragons. What your sort of general opinion of them as role-playing games?
I do think they're good, and I think a lot of it depends on who your DM is, because I think if you've got a DM that knows how to DM, that's really good. Fantasy is always the genre I go to. So my husband really likes Traveller because he likes science fiction, and it took me a really long time to get my head around that, because science fiction it's not a world. Like, we had that board game Uncle Alan bought you for Christmas, and it was like making up your own stories, but it was science fiction, and I really struggled. So it's not my natural genre. So Traveller I do enjoy, but a lot of what I enjoy about Traveller is how silly it can get.
But again, that's the DM as much, isn't
exactly.
it? Sometimes DMs feed a storyline that starts to get bizarre.
Yeah, exactly. And I like the oddity of it. And Call of Cthulhu I do like, because I like a gothic tale and a gothic sense. But I would always go D&D.
Do you know why? Do you know?
I think part of it is nostalgia, because I loved playing D&D as a kid so much with it. And I think a big part of that, though, it was like quality time with my dad. You know, it's like not very often, especially as a teenager. How often as a teenager do you get to sit with your dad and like play a game?
You have such a shared interest.
Yeah, exactly. So part of it is that.
I just remember when you came with me to Sheffield to the Triples when it was at the Crucible.
So full of BO.
War games, big war games fair.
Oh, it was gross.
And there were two things happened. There were you went across to those blokes playing a game, and everyone, when she came back, she was only about 12, 13.
Yeah.
And she came back and she went, the other way about 15 stone. They got massive beards, t-shirts.
Yeah, it's.
Well, a bloke came up to me at a war games fair, and he said, "Oh, you haven't seen John, have you?" I said, "No, what's he look like?" And he said, "Bald, but he's got big beard." He said he's wearing a Star Trek t-shirt.
It would literally be any of the men.
And I looked round, and it was everybody, apart from the steampunk people who all had big hats on and goggles.
It was funny though, because it's. I haven't been to a big war gamesy fair thing for ages. I imagine it's slightly different now, but in the 90s and early noughties, there would be maybe 3 women. And I'm trying to think how to say it without sounding derogatory, but there was definitely a sense of, as a woman, that if you were a bit more feminine or a bit more out there girly, that you weren't quite a real gamer. You had to like masculine up. And I have always been wearing pink makeup, and there's definitely a sense of you don't know what you're doing.
There are some really good women on YouTube who are girly. Who like that Ginny I told you about.
No, I think it's totally
She's
different
done
now.
A recent thing I've just watched. I don't think it's a joke. I think it's real. But she's done. She went through a stage of converting all of her Barbies into role-playing characters. And she's got a whole range of them that she says you can buy. Now, whether that's a joke and I've missed it or it's true, I don't know.
I bet that's true. I would 100% buy one of those.
So I thought that was great.
I think it is totally different now. And I should qualify it with, I'm only speaking from my experience in the 90s, early noughties. It wasn't cool or popular back then. It wasn't.
I wonder if that's why a lot of women are attracted to things like steampunk.
Yeah, because you can dress up a bit more and
you certainly don't see many women at fairs, historical wargaming.
No.
Very few.
No.
Most of the last war games fair I went to last year, I went to 3 last year, but they were, and I would say they were all the same, really. A lot of women are running the companies that are selling things.